Did you know that your emotions can affect your physical health? For example, if someone has poor emotional regulation, they may have higher levels of chronic stress and inflammation in their body, which is linked to various health issues. On the other hand, people with good emotional intelligence often have better relationships and social support, which can buffer against social stressors and promote overall well-being. People with high EQs are also more likely to engage in healthy behaviors and avoid risky ones. And those who practice empathy and active listening have been shown to have lower blood pressure and cortisol levels. So it's clear that our emotions play a significant role in our physical health. But what exactly is going on behind the scenes? How does emotional intelligence affect our bodies at a physiological level? Let's dive into the science and find out. Better emotional regulation reduces chronic stress and inflammation. The relationship between our emotions and our physical health is bidirectional. Our emotions can influence our physical health, but our physical health can also impact our emotions. For example, chronic pain can lead to anxiety or depression, while a lack of physical activity can negatively affect our mood. However, one of the most significant ways that emotional intelligence affects our physical health is through chronic stress and inflammation. When we're constantly bombarded with stressors, our bodies go into a state of chronic stress, which can lead to a range of health problems from anxiety and depression to cardiovascular disease and diabetes. Chronic stress also causes our immune system to become less effective at fighting off infections and diseases. Fortunately, emotional intelligence can help us regulate our stress response. By learning how to manage our emotions effectively, we can reduce the negative impacts of stress on our bodies. Research shows that people with higher emotional intelligence have better physiological regulation of stress, meaning they're better able to control their stress response. They also tend to have lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, which can help protect against chronic stress and inflammation. One study found that individuals with higher trait emotional intelligence had lower cortisol levels after a stress induction, indicating better stress regulation. Another study showed that those with greater emotional intelligence were better able to recover from psychological stress, which resulted in improved immune function. These findings suggest that developing our emotional intelligence can help us reduce the harmful effects of stress on our bodies, ultimately promoting better physical health. Improves relationships, reducing social stressors. Social stressors, such as problems with family, friends, or coworkers, can significantly affect our mental and physical health. Fortunately, emotional intelligence can help us manage these stressors more effectively. When we understand and regulate our own emotions, we're better equipped to handle difficult social situations and maintain healthy relationships. This can lead to fewer social stressors and ultimately improved health outcomes. People with high emotional intelligence tend to have better social skills and are better able to communicate their needs and set boundaries. They're also more adept at understanding the emotions of others, which can help resolve conflicts and build stronger relationships. All of these factors contribute to a more supportive social network, which can act as a buffer against social stressors. Numerous studies have demonstrated the importance of social support for mental and physical health. For example, a study found that individuals with strong social support had lower levels of depression and anxiety, while another study showed that those with poor social support were more likely to develop cardiovascular disease. Fortunately, emotional intelligence can help us cultivate and maintain supportive relationships by improving our communication and interpersonal skills. By investing in our EQ, we can create a social network that provides the support we need to thrive, ultimately improving our overall health and well-being. Linked to healthier lifestyle choices. Emotional intelligence is linked to healthier lifestyle choices, such as better diet quality and increased physical activity. People with high EQs tend to be more self-aware and motivated, which can help them make better choices when it comes to their health. Additionally, those with good emotional regulation skills are better able to delay gratification and resist unhealthy temptations. A study found that emotional intelligence was positively associated with healthy eating behaviors, such as consuming more fruits and vegetables and less processed food. Another study showed that individuals with higher EQs were more likely to engage in regular physical activity. These findings suggest that emotional intelligence plays a significant role in shaping our health behaviors. By improving our EQ, we can become more aware of our emotional needs and develop the self-control necessary to make healthier choices. Ultimately, this can lead to better physical health outcomes. Furthermore, people with high EQs are more likely to seek professional help when needed, such as consulting a doctor or therapist. They're also better able to follow medical advice and make positive changes to their lifestyle, which can have a significant impact on their physical health. Overall, the link between emotional intelligence and healthier lifestyle choices highlights the importance of investing in our EQ to improve our overall well-being. Practice empathy and active listening to strengthen emotional intelligence. Empathy and active listening are crucial for strengthening emotional intelligence because they allow us to understand and connect with the emotions of ourselves and others. By practicing empathy and active listening, we can improve our ability to communicate, build relationships, and manage our emotions effectively. To practice empathy, we need to put ourselves in someone else's shoes and try to understand their perspective. This means paying attention to their verbal and nonverbal cues, acknowledging their feelings, and responding in a way that shows understanding. Active listening is another important skill that can help us improve our emotional intelligence. It involves fully focusing on the person speaking, asking clarifying questions, and reflecting on what they've said to ensure understanding. By practicing active listening, we can show others that we value their input and that we are genuinely interested in hearing their thoughts and feelings. These practices not only help us connect with others on a deeper level, but also improve our self-awareness and emotional regulation. When we understand and respond to our own emotions in a healthy way, we can better manage our stress, control our impulses, and build resilience. As we continue to practice empathy and active listening, we'll develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and those around us, leading to greater emotional intelligence and overall well-being. Studies have shown that people who practice empathy and active listening have lower blood pressure and cortisol levels, which can help protect against chronic stress and inflammation. Additionally, people with high EQs are more likely to engage in positive behaviors such as helping others and being optimistic, which can improve both mental and physical health. By making a conscious effort to practice empathy and active listening in our daily lives, we can improve our emotional intelligence and reap the many benefits it offers. Overall, there's a strong connection between emotional intelligence and physical health. By improving our emotional intelligence, we can better manage stress, build relationships, make healthier lifestyle choices, and practice empathy and active listening. All of these factors contribute to better physical health outcomes and an improved quality of life. So, it's important to invest in our EQ and develop the skills and habits that support emotional intelligence. There are many resources available to help us do this, such as books, articles, and workshops. It takes time and practice to develop emotional intelligence, but the benefits are well worth the effort. We can all take steps today to improve our emotional intelligence and ultimately our physical health. So let's embrace the journey towards greater emotional intelligence and the positive impact it can have on our lives. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share for more informative content about health and wellness. Stay healthy and happy.